Monday motivations. It's dark outside, still well-ish, but it's sunny here where you're thinking and what you're doing in your life, right? So, really important that we get ourselves going on a Monday morning. It's another week, another chance to actually improve something in our lives and improve ourselves, right? So, very, very important that we do that. Also, I want to say a huge welcome to Lloyd Cornwall, who's joined us from South Africa here in the UK for a couple of weeks. He's done an amazing testimonial, so do watch out for that from Mark Wilkinson Coaching, which I really appreciate. And big shouts and happy birthdays to Bobby and Steve for their 60th birthday that we went to on Saturday night. It was absolutely a fantastic event. The Soul Full House crew, music people all turned out. It was a wonderful event, and it was great to see Steve looking well. He's getting better. I'm sure he's getting better. We want to send absolute love and faith to the whole family of Bobby and Steve because they're doing such a wonderful job. The strength of the people is amazing. And we had a wonderful evening with them on Saturday evening. So big shouts to Bobby and Steve for their birthday, which was on Saturday. So much to get through, so many things to think about, so many things to work on, particularly as we get towards the end of the year. Amazing, isn't it, how quickly it goes? So from my perspective, I like to think about how we can unleash our potential, how we can grow continually. You know, it never ends, this journey. If you're looking for an ending, if you're looking for a completion of something in life, you need to let that go. It never ends, and therefore we want to make sure that we give everything we possibly can with purpose, vision, and goals in order to get where we need to get to. So, as a top colour yellow, I get a really good feeling from when I can help other people. When I help other people, it's a great, great feeling for me to be able to know that I've made a difference in some way. It's just something about my personality that it's just a positive for me. Once I can help others, I feel great. It's like a reflective thing. So when I actually see a light bulb moment in someone's life, or I see them make a change, it's very similar to making or playing a record, which I've been doing most of my life, most of my adult life. When you have that moment when you make that record or you play that record and people dance and celebrate, it's beautiful. Well, it's the same with anything around coaching, learning, growing, teaching, whatever you want to call it. Ultimately, when you see someone have that light bulb moment, it's a really great feeling. It's something that I love, being able to help other people and do certain things for others that allows them to grow, gives them the authority or the ability to be able to like grow into another person, a new version of themselves, a new improved version of themselves. I love that. I absolutely love that. So I get really inspired by that. I love to create ideas. And that's one of the reasons I wrote the Life Remix book, of course, a couple of years ago now. But I wrote that book to put it out there to help others not go through what I'd been through in order to be able to realize their potential, unleash their potential, and actually get where they need to get to. If it stops one person having to go through a dis-ease or bankruptcy, then it's working. So that ultimately, that's my goal. And I'm really grateful for that. So I've had to learn, though, as a yellow red, I've had to learn top color yellow, as I've had to learn jumping in to help other people without thinking can be quite dangerous for me, right? I used to overplay this habit of jumping in and helping others without thinking. And I could end up getting hurt if I do that too much, too easily, without the right intentions, anything like that. I can end up getting into a difficult situation, as I have done many times when I was younger. When I began to understand play and pause of my own personality style with my strengths and potential limiters, it's an absolute game changer. Became a total game changer in my life. Self-awareness, start point of everything. So over the last 10 years, I've seen many, many things happen just like this for my family. My mum, who was here yesterday, nearly 80. She was here yesterday, blue, green. Understand my mum completely now. I understand my family, my friends, my business associates, and my coaching clients, all from this perspective. And I see the light bulb moments and I see them get happiness and joy from understanding that actually they can do something about this, or they can understand where their strengths are and play to them, which is great. And when you start to see something working in your own life, you just simply have to share it with other people. You can't just sit on it and just go, oh, well, that was interesting, but I'm not going to share that. You do that, when you taste some good food, you share it. When you see something work in someone's personality or their mind, then you can share it. It's almost like you're duty bound to do that. Certainly from my perspective, that's where I've come from, jumping into help as a yellow. But it's another reason for writing the Life Remix book and the coaching program and everything that goes with it. So the question is, and it's a tough question for a lot of people, is are you willing to invest in yourself? Okay. Are you willing to invest in yourself? Most people would rather their boss invested in them so they don't have to. Yeah. They would rather go and work, exchange time for money and do not a very good job and not be that happy. And most people would rather do that than actually invest in themselves and put themselves out there and do something different. It's an interesting thing when you start to observe humanity. You know, the majority of people are getting by. Yeah. You only have to look at the percentages of people that are struggling in the world to actually look at that and go, yeah, there's something in that. Okay. So it is a tough question. Most people would rather someone else invested in them than they invested in themselves. If we delve deeper into that, there's a lack of self-worth involved in that as well. But ultimately, we've got to get ourselves into a place where we're ready to learn, right? It's a choice. Yeah. You don't have to change. You don't want to change. People don't want to change unless they decide to do it themselves. So learning and self-development is an absolute choice. And it does take courage to do it. And if anyone's not doing it, then okay. If they want to retreat back, then that's their choice. But actually, it takes real courage to grow, right? So as the end of the year approaches, ask yourself some better questions in order to get some better answers. You'll be surprised what could happen. Simple as that. What could happen? Last 10 years, my life has changed like night and day into a great experience. If you want to get Life Remix book, it's there. It's £9.99. Buy it for yourself or buy it for someone else. Yeah, seriously. I guarantee you'll learn at least 3 things. If you don't, come back and complain to me. All right. But I guarantee you'll learn at least 3 things and a lot more for some other people from the Life Remix book or the audio book. Right. So I guarantee it. 3 things you're going to learn. I'm sure of it. Come back and tell me if not, right? And then, of course, you can take your life to the next level, but in absolutely any area as well. I've put his life, right? So it's life. There's everything in there: relationships, money, food, gratitude, everything you could think of. Everything that I've decided has found that's worked for me to recover from a disease and bankruptcy, it's in the book, right? So please do have a read of it because I don't want you to have to go there, all right? Just go on to markwilkinsonofficial.com. The website's all there. Absolutely would love you to get a book for Christmas or share it with someone else or maybe for the new year, whatever you want to do. Good morning, Wardy. Great to have you on board, mate. Great to see you over there in Spain. Look forward to seeing you again soon. I think we're on a session on Wednesday, so that'll be good. Coaching session. Go to markwilkinsonofficial.com/shop. Absolutely. Get your e-colors. Go and get your e-colors premium report. Seriously. Change your life. Absolutely change your life. The premium report, 33 pages, one of the best documents I've ever seen for self-development and self-awareness. Just use the code LifeRemix Premium and get 20% off the fee anyway. So it's not even expensive to do that. So these are not huge amounts of money you need to invest in yourself in order to start learning. Okay. It's really important. And if you want to have that free 30 minutes with me, book into my diary, right? No pressure, no hard sell, not what I'm about. What can I give to you that would help you, right? I get people coming onto the calls going, I can't afford coaching. I'm like, relax. Just let's have 30 minutes and let me give you a few pointers of things that you can go for. Do you know what I mean? It's important to get started, right? It's important to get started. My diary link is all over my socials. Just give me a shout, get involved. All right. And also, we have an e-colors awareness session coming up in about 3 weeks' time on December the 8th. 9 a.m. till 12 noon, right? Understand your key e-colors, yours and others' strengths and potential limiters in more detail. Bring your friends, bring your family, bring your colleagues, get involved, and let's have a really good 3-hour session on this. Tickets are on Eventbrite now, and the price will include your premium report. So what have we got to lose, right? So we would love to see you. We'd love you to get involved. If any of that is of interest, you know where I am. I ain't hiding. We're getting some great testimonials from people, and we love to help others as much as we possibly can. I'm revisiting the book again as we speak. Brilliant. Thank you so much, mate. It's really good. Look, at the end of the day, the more we study, the more we learn, the more we grow. I pick up e-colors information. I even pick up my own book sometimes and have a look at that again and think about the things that I wrote. It's there forever, right? It's there forever. It's doing its thing. And we continue to study and grow. As long as we continue to study and grow, then we're doing something good. And we can relax and go to sleep at night and go, yeah, do you know what I mean? I've done a good thing today. Yeah, the people that are not growing ultimately are not choosing that growth mindset. Right? There's a universal law that is create or disintegrate, create or disintegrate, and we choose to create rather than disintegrate. That's the key to this. Create, do something important with your life that is really going to help you. So I want to say a big shout out to Lloyd again for his testimonial, and also to Reed Donovan in Dubai. Reed's testimonial is amazing. We're going to be sharing those with you as well. So please do have a look and a read at those testimonials, because I think you'll really enjoy them. Yeah, today Emma and I are heading up north, going up to Birmingham to deliver an e-colours session this afternoon, and then onto the SHE show, the health and safety show, showing e-colours as a behavioural safety tool all day tomorrow as well, to about 300 delegates. So it's going to be a great next couple of days. If I don't get back to you immediately, please excuse me, but the diary's booking up, weeks ahead. So please just book in whenever you want to. I'd love to see you. I'd love to hear your story. So big love. Have a wonderful week, and keep smiling. Share that joy. And when something works for you, share that with other people.